Hey folks, Grant from Gunspot here for Tolster.com. In today's video, we're going to be shooting the fair to stop drill. Hey folks, like I said in the intro, we're going to be shooting the fair to stop drill, which in most circles means 2 to the body, 1 to the head. Some people call it Mozambique. Really what it is in context is simulating a threat that is failing to stop. So you start out like you normally would, going to the thoracic cavity. You put 2 hits in there, there's no response, the threat's still boiling at you, and then you, of course, are running out of space to retreat or whatnot, and so you go up to the brain box and hopefully have ended the fight with a good, effective central nervous system shutdown shot to the head. Now, shooting the fair to stop for most people is a challenge. Of course, on the range, you know, we kind of have a lot easier time with actually having a successful fair to stop drill than we would in real life. You know, we make sure we don't have anything to trip over. We ensure that we're working on a static plane and not working angles, so forth and so on. But I would still suggest, even on the range, when you're starting out working the fair to stop drill, to start out with just the draw with 1 shot to thoracic cavity, and then you add around as you're having good success in your presentation, and then you finally work up to that final shot where you move up to the head. So what we're looking for here is a good draw and presentation onto the target. We're looking for good support hand control to help you mitigate that recoil, and we're looking for good tracking or following of your sights or dot as you move from that body and recover from recoil and presenting back to the or to the head. So like I said, we're going to start off and work our way up to the completed drill from the draw. All right, so last but not least on the fair to stop drill, something to add even more realism to it is you're probably not going to be static in one spot running this drill in real life. You're probably going to be giving up ground most likely. So you're retreating from an aggressing threat. Like I said, you probably don't want to immediately come out to the range if you've not done this before and immediately start running this thing full speed, running back away from it. So work your way into it, get a measure of success first at a pace that you can handle. That's what training should give you, is those safety parameters. And then you can finish out with more realistic bits of movement involved in the technique. So here we go with some movement. All right, so that was the conclusion of the fair to stop drill. Of course, just because I say fair to stop is 2 rounds to the body, finishing out with 1 round to the head, may be totally something different. There's all kinds of variations, both in the number of rounds fired, in the placements of those shots. You can combine a fair to stop in the context that I just talked about with a zipper drill, where you just take rounds starting center mass and go all the way up. You know, you add in the flavor that you like the most, keeping it in that context of it's a threat that's aggressing you and you need to get them stopped. Nothing stops quite as well as a shot to the brain. So that's kind of your end point. Of course, incorporating movement as your skill, ability, and your range environment allows. Hey folks, thanks for watching. This has been the Fair to Stop drill from Concealment. Remember, train hard, your family deserves it.